Let's first address the most disturbing situation. Where is Bitcoin falling? But in terms of fundamental factors, we're still in the growing market. Coin number one is XRP. The coin reached 61 cents and then went into correction. Welcome to the Coin Post. Bitcoin hit a new all-time high of over $58,000, but while making this video, the price dropped to $54,000. It's one thing if it's just a short-term dip, but it's another thing if it's the correction everybody's been expecting. So this is the primary question for the first part of this video. While the second one is about altcoins, which I haven't been happy about lately, and maybe it's time for it to change. By the way, did you know that Tesla so far has made roughly $1 billion of profit, making more from its Bitcoin investments than profits from selling its electric cars in all of 2020? If not, then it's the best reason to subscribe to our Coin Post channel. And let's get into it. Let's first address the most disturbing situation. Where is Bitcoin falling? Trader and analyst Alessio Rostani doesn't assert, but rather warns us about a possible bull trap, called an abnormal correction wave B. According to this Elliott wave structure, after the wave A down, we have a B wave rally, and the second wave takes out the prior high, but then drops in a massive C wave, which is a classic bull trap. False breakout scenario. He gives an example of such a trap and explains the dangers, because when they see a new high, it drags everyone in, thinking it would go higher, and that the upward trend is back on the market. Alessio shows how Bitcoin had a similar scenario in December 2017. The last attempt to hit $20,000 was exactly the bull trap that triggered the prolonged fall. So how do we know what's going on with the price right now? Is reaching 58,000 a continuation of a bull trend or a dangerous wave B? Alessio has no clear answer, but according to Elliott wave principle, the growth wave is different from the correction one by the number of impulses. The growth wave has 5 waves and the correction wave has only 3. All the trader suggests is to monitor how the current wave will be formed and then make further decisions. I didn't mean to scare anyone when giving this prediction. It's just that, as the Bitcoin price increases, the amount of it on your wallet doesn't change. And unless your goal is to accumulate as much cryptocurrency as possible, it makes sense to think ahead at which levels and in which cases you will be fixing the profits. Perhaps the trigger for you would be Elliott's waves and a warning of a bull trap from Alessio Rostani. But remember, he's just a public figure, and he could be wrong like anyone else. If we look at the weekly chart of Bitcoin, it looks really frightening in terms of the possible overheated market. Therefore, warning of the possible danger of reversing the trend wouldn't hurt. But in terms of fundamental factors, we're still in the growing market. Public companies enter the cryptocurrency. Of course, not everyone does it like Tesla for $1.5 billion, but even 5 million or 10 million purchases are of great value as they are taking Bitcoin to a whole new level as an investment asset. There have been huge purchases, by the way. So, MicroStrategy completed a $1.05 billion offering. This money has to be spent on buying Bitcoin. Meanwhile, Purpose Investments Bitcoin Exchange Trade Fund accrued more than $400 million in assets under management. I also consider the regulators' actions to be the fundamental factor for Bitcoin. While there's a lot of talk about cryptocurrencies, so far neither the United States nor in Europe, I don't see any intention to ban, use or restrict trading in it, even after Bitcoin hit 1 trillion market cap. So that means we can keep rising. Give this video a thumbs up to Bitcoin hitting $100,000 soon, and I'm moving on to the second part of the video. Last week we were quite pleased with Cardano, Polkadot and Binance Coin. The latter will debut in an upcoming video according to your wishes. And now let's quickly go through the altcoins, which are supposed to rise this week. Coin number one is XRP. The coin reached 61 cents and then went into correction before the pre-trial hearings in the SEC case against Ripple. Enthusiasm for the XRP supporters was added by a statement from the company's lawyer. He's confident that the recent change of complaint by the SEC is a sign of weakness. They can't prove that XRP is a security, so they change the charges not to look stupid. So it makes sense that if the conference on February 22nd meeting is neutral or in favor of Ripple, XRP price will please us even more. As soon as we get the news, we'll make a new video about it right away. So subscribe to the Coin Post to get the updates first. This week we should also pay attention to Cardano. The coin achieved the first goal we mentioned in a recent video on perspectives of 4 altcoins. Project head Charles Hoskinson is confident that Bitcoin will eventually die under the pressure of more technologically advanced projects like Cardano. Quite a bold statement, I must say. But I would like to remind you about the Mary network upgrade expected on March the 1st. Once activated, Vitalik Buterin and other Ethereum developers will be left speechless, as Cardano's blockchain will have the feature of creating user tokens without smart contracts. Whether this can boost the ADA token to the second target of $2, we'll find out in a week. And the last but not least coin is Litecoin. It's high time for it to break through $300, and within the next 3 weeks, there'll be a good reason for that. I'm talking about Mimblewimble protocol implementation that aims to add opt-in privacy for those using the network. This is due to happen on March 15th, after which Litecoin will be one step closer to the fungibility function of money. Charlie Lee, the founder of Digital Silver, explains that we need it because if I send $10 to someone, this person can't find out that I have $30K left in my account. But given the way Bitcoin and Litecoin blockchains operate today, it's still possible to do that, and it has to be fixed to become a popular payment method. So these were the 3 prominent altcoins, and whether my hopes are going to be fulfilled, it depends on a number of factors. FYI, no one knows anything for sure, and this video is not a financial recommendation, but I will keep informing you about all the updates. First and foremost, I will personally monitor the Bitcoin price, which could one day put a stop to the growth of the entire cryptocurrency market. Share this video with your friends so that they are aware of the threat of the bull trap, and remember to subscribe and hit the bell. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching. It's the Coin Post channel. Subscribe and get enlightened.